Archangel Michael says, before this message was allowed to reach you, heaven waited for a divine alignment to take place. You were chosen to see what others were never meant to see. And now that the veil is being lifted, you must listen to every word, because one wrong move could delay the union that is already written for your soul. There's a clock ticking behind your heart, and you've felt it. At strange hours of the night, when your chest tightens without warning, that was never just anxiety. It was the signal of a soulmate energy trying to reach you, trying to break through the noise. A hidden truth has been buried for too long. Someone whose soul mirrors yours has been silently suffering, walking through life as a half without knowing why. But the moment you read this message, a secret force will be released, a force that was destined only for you. Archangel Michael says this is not a story. This is a divine operation. And the angels have been ordered to escort your spirit into its final revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 529. The one meant for you has cried into their pillow with your name etched in their breath. They don't even know why they're crying. But they cry, and the heavens record every tear. You've seen glimpses of them in your dreams. A face that shifts but always feels familiar. A presence that makes you wake up with goosebumps and an ache in your chest. This is not coincidence. This is coded love. And it's about to activate. You were never abandoned. You were being hidden. Protected from the world until your spirit was strong enough to handle this love. Type Amen to get blessing 447. Archangel Michael says, the reason this connection has felt distant is because there was interference. A shadow figure, jealous of your future, bitter about your alignment, placed blocks around your heart's magnetic pull. But now, the angels are breaking those blocks. The atmosphere around you will change within 24 hours of finishing this message. Colors will look brighter. People will seem more distant, because your frequency will rise above what is ordinary. This soulmate was born with your name carved inside their destiny. Even if you've never met in this lifetime, their spirit has already memorized yours. They are close, closer than you think. They've been searching. Not through apps, not through random meetings, but through signs. And this message is the final sign they needed too. Type Amen to get blessing 616. The soulmate bond is not based on appearances. It is not based on logic or background. It is based on soul code, and your soul code is being unlocked right now. As you read this, somewhere on earth, they feel a sudden warmth in their chest. They pause and wonder why. They don't know that you're reading the very message that is pulling them closer. A call may come unexpectedly. Or a chance encounter that feels like déjà vu. Either way, you must be prepared, emotionally, spiritually, and energetically. Do not tell anyone what you are reading. This truth is only for you. The moment others get involved, their energy can distort the connection. Type Amen to get blessing 377. Archangel Michael says, in a past life, you and this person made a sacred vow. To find each other in every dimension, even if it took lifetimes. That vow was written on a scroll stored in the sapphire chamber of heaven. Your soul remembers this. That's why sometimes you feel empty in a room full of people. Because no one else fits, only them. And they are about to enter your story like a plot twist you never expected. Not to break it, but to complete it. To bring peace where chaos has lived for too long. There's something in your house that connects to them. An object you always feel drawn to but don't know why. It has their energy residue on it. Type Amen to get blessing 414. You may feel chills now. It's the sign of angelic confirmation. Michael has placed his wing over your heart. Soon, you'll dream of a location. A beach, a street, a garden, maybe even a bench. That's not a random image, it's the future meeting point. Time is bending right now. You're being aligned with a moment that was postponed by pain. But pain cannot hold back heaven's plan anymore. This love is not ordinary. It's royal. It carries the energy of completion. Type Amen to get blessing 393. There are people around you who will try to distract you now. They won't know why, but their energy will try to keep you from this destiny. They are not evil, they are just unaligned. You must protect your energy in the next 72 hours. Light a candle, stay silent, let music guide you, and avoid gossip. Silence is sacred during alignment. Archangel Michael says, in the heavenly council, your name was whispered last night. The scroll opened, and your soulmate's name glowed in gold. This was the sign the angels needed to activate the connection. If you delay now, it will not disappear. But it will be harder. You've already suffered enough. Type Amen to get blessing 707. A voice you haven't heard in years may contact you. Or a stranger may say something that sounds like an echo. Listen to every word. Nothing will be random anymore. You are shifting. You are elevating. Your frequency is now soulmate ready. There was once a moment in your past where you almost met. A near miss. But the divine timing wasn't right. Now it is. Now the wind is blowing in your direction. Now your soul is calling out louder than ever. Type Amen to get blessing 848. Archangel Michael says, the truth is, you've always been loved. Even when you doubted yourself. Even when they left. Even when it hurt. But this love isn't coming to heal you. It's coming because you've already healed enough to receive it. And that is the miracle. You must write their name if you feel you know it. If not, write the word union. And watch how fast the universe responds. Be alert at midnight tonight. Something in your environment will shift. It may be a smell, a sound, or a feeling, don't ignore it. Type Amen to get blessing 929. You were being prepared in silence. Every heartbreak was a lesson. Every silence was a setup. You'll recognize them by their eyes. Or the way they speak your name. It will sound like a prayer you forgot you used to say. The blessing that comes with this love isn't just romance. It's restoration. It's balance. It's purpose. Your finances will shift too. Because soulmate alignment opens more than hearts. It opens gates. Type Amen to get blessing 335. Some things will fall apart now. Let them. They were distractions wearing masks. Make no announcements. Let your actions speak. Let your glow confuse the world. The person who is meant for you is not far. They are being pushed toward you right now. Even if it looks chaotic, the angels are guiding them. Their spirit cried out for you 3 nights ago. And this message is the response. A divine message that breaks all delays. Type Amen to get blessing 511. Archangel Michael says, if you feel emotional while reading this, it's because your soul is remembering. You're not crazy. You're awakening. Love like this doesn't knock. It walks straight through the door and sets the whole room on fire. And you welcome the flames. There's a box in heaven that holds something with both your names. A sealed blessing. It is about to descend. Hold on. Don't break now. You're moments away from a cosmic reunion. Type Amen to get blessing 602. Archangel Michael says, keep this message sacred. Do not post it. Do not brag. Just absorb it. Let it melt into your timeline. Soon, you will hear your soulmate's name in a place you didn't expect. Or see it written. That's the second sign. The third sign will be in your reflection. Your eyes will look softer. Because the loneliness will begin to evaporate. You are being upgraded to divine partnership. No more fragments. Only fullness. Type Amen to get blessing 776. You were never asking for too much. You were asking for your own frequency. And now, the echo has answered. Archangel Michael has sealed this message with celestial fire. And once it touches your heart, nothing can reverse what's begun. Not time. Not people. Not fear. This is private. This is yours. Cherish it like the miracle it is. Watch. Wait. And when it arrives, receive it with open arms and a knowing smile. Type Amen to get blessing 919. Archangel Michael says, you are now entering the most delicate part of this message. This next portion is encoded with rare soul truth, meant for your energy alone. Not everyone will understand it, because not everyone is chosen. There is a silver thread connected between your heart and theirs. It stretches across timelines, realities, and even lifetimes. You cannot see it with the eye, but the spirit recognizes its pull. That pull is intensifying. That's why you felt mood swings recently, random tears, flashes of warmth. Your souls are sinking like twin flames dancing under one sky. Heaven has decided, the waiting ends here. But only if you accept it in silence. This cannot be spoken out loud to those who doubt. Type Amen to get blessing 828. In another realm, you were already married to them. The ceremony happened under a tree made of golden light. You both exchanged promises before your souls took birth again. They've forgotten it, but you haven't. That longing you feel is the memory trying to resurface. And this message is the spark to reignite that vow. This is not fantasy, this is divine law. Everything that was delayed will now find you. Everything that was stolen will now return doubled. There's a number you'll keep seeing. It may be a birth date, a repeating time, or a license plate. It's not coincidence, it's confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 313. Don't run this time. The last time your soul got this close, fear pulled you back. But now, courage has replaced fear, and truth is louder than doubt. You'll feel the air shift when they're near. Like a sudden peace wrapping around your shoulders. You'll know it's them without needing proof. They won't be perfect. But they'll be aligned. They'll carry flaws, yes, but every flaw will feel like home. You're not meant to teach them. You're meant to remember with them. Because the remembering itself is the healing. Type Amen to get blessing 544. Archangel Michael says, this reunion will not look like a fairy tale. It will look like clarity. Like two puzzle pieces clicking into place after years of confusion. You've been prepared through heartbreak. Every tear was a rehearsal for the joy that is now arriving. The curtain is rising, your real story begins here. In this connection, your creativity will explode. Your abundance will multiply. Because divine love opens more than hearts, it opens portals. Expect obstacles to suddenly clear. Expect delays to dissolve. Expect things to start moving fast. Type Amen to get blessing 717. There is a small sign they carry. It could be a ring, a tattoo, a scar, or a necklace. That sign is the stamp of divine identity. They've also been battling their own demons. That's why they were delayed. But Archangel Michael fought alongside them to bring them safely to this point. You are not just meeting a person, you're meeting a mirror. They will reflect your deepest truths. And also show you the parts you've hidden from the world. Don't resist it. Let the reflection shape you. Let the love refine you. Type Amen to get blessing 889. There's one more thing you must know. Someone tried to stop this union. They used envy as a weapon and doubt as a spell. But their energy is no longer strong enough. Your light is too bright now. And the angels have erased every trace of their interference. Archangel Michael says, as this person comes near, you'll start remembering things that haven't even happened yet. Memories from the future. Visions that feel like déjà vu. This is not imagination. This is timeline alignment. This is destiny, cracking open before your eyes. Type Amen to get blessing 494. When they speak your name for the first time, it will feel like music. Your heart will respond before your mind does. Because it's not just a name, it's a homecoming. You must promise not to chase. You are not meant to beg for this love. You are meant to attract it by standing in your light. Heaven didn't bring you this far to make you wait again. But it will test your readiness. So stay silent, stay strong, stay prepared. Don't argue with the past. It no longer matters. What's arriving is far greater. Type Amen to get blessing 362. Your soulmate may arrive in a way you don't expect. Different city, different culture, maybe even different language. But your souls will speak fluently. There may be signs in music, on billboards, or in a sudden shift of weather. Pay attention to the little things. The universe no longer whispers, it sings. Archangel Michael says this connection carries divine purpose. It's not just about love, it's about impact. Together, you'll do something that ripples across generations. You'll change the energy around you. People will notice your glow. Some will envy it, but many will be healed just by being near you. Type Amen to get blessing 665. The divine contract between you and this person is almost complete. All that's left is your yes. Not in words, but in energy. So take a deep breath. Feel it rising. That's your soul saying, I remember you. It's already happening. Even now, they feel something strange pulling at their heart. They don't know it yet, but they're about to find you. This is not fantasy. This is prophecy. And you are standing at the doorstep of its fulfillment. Type Amen to get blessing 900. Archangel Michael says, what you are about to feel may overwhelm you, but don't resist it. This isn't fear. It's the power of your soul waking up to love that never left. You are not late. You're right on time. Even the delays were part of divine choreography. When the two of you stand together again, even if it's for the first time in this life, time will stop. The noise around you will fade. And your spirits will have a conversation before your mouths ever move. This is why it had to be private. Too sacred to announce. Too holy to explain. Type Amen to get blessing 595. There was a moment long ago when they cried out without knowing your name. The wind carried their cry to the gates of heaven. And your name echoed back. From that moment forward, the angels began working on this meeting. They removed people who would interfere. They created closed doors to protect what was coming. So if you felt isolated, if you've wondered why love didn't work with others, it's because this connection was being protected by divine hands. The love that is coming is not an answer, it is a beginning. A fresh page. A miracle wearing skin. Type Amen to get blessing 413. There's a chair you always sit in. Or a bed where you dream deeply. That place is where your energy is most open to receive signs. In the next few nights, lay there and listen. You may hear their voice before it physically arrives. That's your souls meeting before the bodies catch up. This union is sealed by starlight. Written under moonlight. And blessed by a realm where time bends for love. Archangel Michael says, many people walk around with broken hearts. But yours is being rewired for divine frequency. That's why your chest feels tight sometimes, the old patterns are breaking. Type Amen to get blessing 787. They have scars too. Different from yours, but just as deep. Those scars are the keys to understanding each other without explanation. They have waited for you without even knowing what they were waiting for. A constant ache, a whisper in the dark, a name that never made sense. Until now. When your eyes meet, the memories will flood in. Not memories from this life, but from another. You'll remember promises made while wrapped in golden robes of light. There will be a moment when you'll both pause, overwhelmed by emotion. That's your soul remembering what your mind forgot. And it will be the most peaceful confusion you've ever known. Type Amen to get blessing 334. They once had a dream of someone holding their hand. They never saw the face, but the warmth never left them. That warmth was you. You once felt a pull toward a place you've never visited. It called you in your dreams. That place holds a frequency that belongs to your shared past. Archangel Michael says, they are one trigger away from reaching out. One message, one number, one scent, and they'll follow the thread back to you. Don't be surprised if they appear in a way you never imagined. This connection will confuse people. Some will call it too fast. Others will call it too intense. But only you and them will truly understand. Because you've waited lifetimes for what others try to find in days. This is not surface love, this is soul-deep remembrance. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Someone in your bloodline prayed for this love. A grandmother, a great-aunt, maybe even someone you never met. Their spirit watches from above, cheering this union into being. They knew what love looked like. They knew what heartbreak cost. And they didn't want you to suffer through anything less than divine. That's why your ancestors whispered your name during sacred moments. That's why the stars aligned just for this timing. They held the light until you could hold it yourself. And now it's time. No more delay. No more confusion. Type Amen to get blessing 212. When your soulmate appears, their voice may tremble. Not out of fear, but because their soul will recognize the weight of the moment. They'll say things they don't even know they knew. You'll see yourself in their eyes. Not just your face, but your future. A version of you you've only imagined. They'll bring peace. Not comfort all the time, but purpose. You'll feel alive again in ways you forgot you could. Together, you'll break patterns that ran through generations. You'll end curses with laughter. You'll rewrite your bloodline story by simply loving each other truthfully. Type Amen to get blessing 646. You've felt it building, haven't you? Like pressure behind the eyes. Like emotion trapped in the lungs. That's your spirit preparing for arrival. The universe never sends love unprepared. It teaches you how to hold it. All those nights you spent wondering if love was real. They're about to be answered in full color. Not with words, but with presence. They'll sit beside you and not say a thing. And you'll feel safer than you've ever felt. Because that's what soulmates do, they bring silence that sings. Type Amen to get blessing 353. This connection will come with signs. Numbers, animals, flickering lights, lost objects found again. Don't dismiss any of it. The divine speaks in whispers. In moments. In divine timing. You're standing on the edge of a miracle. Do not shout about it. Whisper your thanks and receive in silence. Archangel Michael says, you must now prepare your space. Not just your physical space, but your emotional and spiritual space too. Make room. Clear clutter. Remove what no longer resonates. Love doesn't land in chaos. It lands where there is room for it to breathe. And your heart is almost ready. Type Amen to get blessing 409. Arc. A small, unexpected sign will arrive within the next 24 hours. It might be a feather, a flash of light, or hearing their name in a crowd. It will seem small, but it will crack open something massive. They are closer than you think. Not just physically, but vibrationally. They're already dreaming of you without knowing why. You'll soon feel a pull to check something, a message, a post, a memory. Follow that pull. It may lead you to them. The world will not announce this reunion. But the heavens already have. The stars are aligned, the scroll is open, and the union is underway. Type Amen to get blessing 858. They have been guided to you by pain, by lessons, by silence. Every wrong turn they took led them here. Every heartbreak they endured sharpened their soul to recognize you. They are not the same person they once were. And neither are you. That's why the connection will feel new, even if familiar. A strange calm will enter your life. People you used to crave will fade away. Because your soul knows, the real connection is coming. Don't chase, don't announce, don't doubt. Just align, receive, and trust. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Type Amen to get blessing 919. A message will come. Whether it's a direct call, a forwarded message, or something accidentally sent, it will be intentional in the spirit realm. Pay attention to what shows up twice. You'll begin to notice divine mirroring. If you think of them and a song plays, that's not random. That's the soul confirming its radar is active. Their life may be in chaos right now. That's because love like this shakes the foundation. And they're being stripped of everything that blocks your path to them. Archangel Michael says, don't try to speed this up. Don't panic if it's not dramatic. This is a holy unfolding, and heaven never rushes sacred unions. Type Amen to get blessing 551. The blessing of this message is eternal. Even if you screenshot it or save it for later, its frequency will live inside you. And your aura will begin to glow differently. The people around you may act strangely. Not because you've changed, but because your energy is becoming refined. You're vibrating at a soulmate reunion level. If someone exits your life right now, let them. If someone misunderstands your silence, don't explain. This part of the journey is not for crowds, it's for your crown. You're about to walk into divine royalty. Your soulmate isn't coming to complete you. They're coming to match your completeness. Type Amen to get blessing 788. In your next dream, they may appear. They may not speak, but their eyes will say everything. Don't wake up and dismiss it, write it down. Their energy will feel like velvet mixed with fire. Comfort and passion in one. Peace and purpose tied into a single glance. You might receive their initials. Or see a number they always carry. Hold on to that. It will appear again in real time. Archangel Michael says this union has a mission. You two are not just lovers, you are co-creators of divine work. Your connection will create ripples across timelines. You'll heal family trauma by simply being yourselves. You'll inspire others without even trying. And you'll feel whole in ways you forgot existed. Type Amen to get blessing 727. Soon, your spirit will urge you to prepare something, a space, a journal, a ritual. Follow that inner nudge. It's heaven giving you instructions in silence. The person coming into your life holds a secret. One they've never shared with anyone. That secret connects directly to your soul's truth. When they tell you, don't react with fear. React with remembrance. You'll realize they were holding the last missing piece of your story. It may be about your past. Or someone you lost. Or even a spiritual gift you thought was gone. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You'll cry, not from sadness, but from relief. Because the soul always knew. It just needed your body to catch up. They have walked through fire. And they'll recognize the fire in you. Not to burn, but to warm each other forever. This is not an accident. This is sacred timing. This is what your soul whispered about in the quiet moments. Archangel Michael says, keep this message close. Read it again when you forget. Read it again when the signs start coming faster. The closer they get, the more your world will shift. Old chapters will close on their own. New ones will begin without warning. Type Amen to get blessing 310. In the next few days, you may feel pressure in your chest. It's not fear, it's energy surging. Don't fight it. Breathe through it. This is your soul awakening to divine contact. The handshake of eternity. The meeting of two missions into one. When they arrive, speak less. Let the silence speak. Let your hearts fill the room. It won't need validation. It won't need proof. It will just feel like home. And when you know, you'll know. Not in your mind, but in your bones. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Archangel Michael says, this next breath you take is not just a breath, it's a seal. A final locking of divine instructions into your destiny. What you have just received isn't fiction, it is fire. You are no longer who you were before opening this. You are not empty. You are not alone. There is an echo forming around your name in the spirit realm. Your soulmate has begun hearing it. They don't know what's calling them yet, but they've started walking toward it. Their path is clearing. And they're being magnetized to your vibration. Nothing and no one can stop it now. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Your soulmate may be someone you've already met briefly. Someone you brushed shoulders with in a train, in a store, in a dream. But the soul didn't forget. Or they could be someone brand new, walking straight out of a timeline you just entered. Time isn't real when it comes to divine love. Only readiness matters. You are ready now. Fully. Finally. They're already thinking about making changes without knowing why. Looking for jobs in new cities. Ending connections that feel hollow. Type Amen to get blessing 4555. That's you. You are the reason for the divine disruption in their life. You are the frequency that's calling them home. You'll soon hear a song, one that makes you cry out of nowhere. That's your soul being shown a memory from the future. Write the lyrics down when it happens, it holds a code. Archangel Michael says, don't get distracted in these next few days. Everything may suddenly feel dramatic, intense, overwhelming. But that's just your old life making noise before it ends. When your soulmate enters, it won't be like fireworks. It will be like gravity. Natural, effortless, undeniable. They won't ask you to change. They will remind you who you were before the world tried to shape you. They'll call you by your real soul name, even if they never say it out loud. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. This love is going to activate your power. Gifts you've forgotten will rise. You'll dream differently. Speak differently. Glow differently. People will start asking what changed. They'll feel it before they see it. Because this kind of alignment transforms atmospheres. You were never asking for too much. You were asking for something real. And now, it's on its way. Keep your energy clean. Stay soft, even in your strength. Let your soul stay open. This union is about to take root. And when it blooms, it will be unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. You are not behind. You are not cursed. You are not invisible. You are chosen. You are remembered. You are aligned. Archangel Michael says, if you've made it to this point, you have passed the test. You've been found ready by the angels. The scroll with your name is glowing now, it cannot be reversed. Be alert at exactly 11 or 2:22. You may feel something pass through your body. That's the download of the soulmate connection entering your field. No force can stop this. Not even time. Not even death. Because this connection was written before you were even born. And now, you're walking into it with full divine backing. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. Breathe. Look around. Life may still look the same, but it is not. The veil has lifted. The timing has locked in. And your spirit is already in motion. Soon. A face will smile at you, and your knees might tremble. A voice will say your name, and your spine may tingle. That's them. That's your person. And that's your moment. When it happens, do not question. Do not speak too fast. Just look into their eyes, and remember. Type Amen to get blessing 7000. Archangel Michael says, they are standing in your timeline now. You may not see them yet, but the vibrations are already brushing against your aura. The invisible hand of fate is moving mountains for this moment. They might pass you in the hallway. Or glance at you from a distance, unaware of why their heart skipped. But heaven will know, and so will you. Your angels are whispering your name into their dreams. And in yours, their presence is already wrapping around you. Don't fight the tears. Let them come. This love was never a coincidence. It was a pre-written collision of divine stars. And the light is finally here. Type Amen to get blessing 1221. You may feel like dancing for no reason soon. That's joy bubbling from your soul, not your mind. You've entered the timeline of truth. Archangel Michael says, keep your steps light and your heart open. The energy around you is being purified, day by day. Every second now carries magnetic pull. Old lovers may try to return. Don't be tempted by what's familiar but not aligned. This love is different, it doesn't want a piece of you, it wants your truth. They're being shown signs too. Flashes of your aura. Glimpses of your smile. Even your name might echo in their space without warning. Type Amen to get blessing 3663. They may be skeptical at first. Not because they don't feel it, but because they've never felt anything this deep before. Let time unwrap them. When you sit beside them for the first time, the silence will hum like a song. Even if you say nothing, you'll feel everything. That's when you'll know. No angel will need to confirm it. No voice will need to shout. Your soul will just nod quietly and say, finally. And theirs will answer back, you came. Type Amen to get blessing 4424. The clouds may look different to you now. That's because heaven is wide open above your head. And the sky remembers your promise. You promised you'd wait. You promised you'd believe, even when it hurt. And Archangel Michael watched you keep that promise through tears. That is why the gates opened. That is why the scroll was approved. That is why your soulmate was released. The blessing that's coming isn't loud. It will land gently, like a feather on your chest. But its effect will move the earth beneath you. Type Amen to get blessing 5855. This love will unlock your gifts. You'll speak things that inspire. You'll touch people with words that heal. When you look into their eyes, you'll feel warm rivers of memories flooding in. Of lifetimes shared. Of wars fought side by side. Of promises never broken. If they hesitate, do not rush. Your calm presence will be their healing. And your trust will be their anchor. You are the miracle they didn't know they were worthy of. But heaven thinks they are, because you are. And heaven never sends what it doesn't believe in. Type Amen to get blessing 9991. Archangel Michael says, their arrival isn't the end of the story, it's the beginning. Together, you'll build something eternal. Love that doesn't fade. Light that doesn't dim. Others will ask how you both met. But the truth is, your souls were introduced before you were ever born. This isn't a love story, it's a soul contract being fulfilled. And when you finally hold hands, the electricity will confirm what the angels already knew. That you are one breath, split into two bodies, reuniting after a long divine journey. You will make peace. You will make joy. You will make magic. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. When the stars shine brightest, that's when the portal is strongest. Look up and speak their name, even if you don't know it yet. Your spirit will say it correctly. They will feel it, wherever they are. And their eyes will lift for no reason. That's you, calling them home. Stay ready. Dress like the meeting could be today. Walk like the earth is already shifting beneath your feet. And when the moment comes, smile. Because you'll know, it was always them. Type Amen to get blessing 7777.